God has for us. And when he said he wasn't going to become a priest anymore, you know, he started up back the Craven Hill baseball team. Because he said to me, he goes, what happened to the baseball team? I'm a young kid. I'm like, I don't know. It's gone. You know, let's bring that back. And it revived to like 500 kids. I mean, Frank Moran was a coach there. I mean, we used to argue the opposite team, you know, like, oh, no, but, no.
Yeah, Danny Almonte on his team.
Oh, my gosh, no, that was given to me. So, but anyway, Angel knows the value of family. He knows faith. He knows what it is to struggle, to come from the bottom and go to the top. And meaning, we don't go by the top by money. I'm not talking about just money. But we go to the top with what we have in our heart and what we take with us. Because the paradise, what we take, is up in heaven. And God has it for us. And I just want to say, you know, Angel, you can remember, I learned a lot from you. I'm going to just finish up here because, you know, I was listening to my great freeholder, Carmen Rodriguez, and she was saying a few things. She's there for our children. She's there for Women's Act. I mean, Hillary Clinton started it that way. We'll see what the future holds. But I want to say for my great congressman, I cannot be more proud to have someone who represents not just the city of Camden, but throughout the state of New Jersey, throughout the United States. Because what he does, he really cares. We've shared some conversation, we've talked, even within my community. He doesn't forget the town, where you come from, or who you are. He's there to make sure that he's going to represent you in the right way. And I always say, the people deserve the government that they have because they so selected it that way. So when we select our government, we know who we're putting in office, and we make sure that we can do the best. And with that being said, I thank you so much for this time, for being there and supporting my brother Angel, because I know he's a great leader. This is a great team here. Congressman Donald Norcross has done a tremendous job. Let's continue to have him, Carmen Rodriguez at McDonald. You know, you have a great mayor in this city. Mayor Red has been tremendous. And I've learned so much. It takes guts and it takes courage to make decisions. Well, that's what we're here, to represent the people. So, Mayor, good job. And all the members of the council and Council President Frank Moran, thank you. Good job, leadership. On someone who is a community leader, businessman, Jose Banjo, please.
Well, Jose Brito, no Jose Bello. Bueno, puedo ser bello, ¿verdad que sí? They told me to speak Spanish, right? En español. Primeramente, muchas gracias a todos los que vinieron a apoyar a mi querido amigo Fuentes. Fuentes está más que calificado para esta posición. Mucha gente lo conoce, no sé si muchos sabían, ya lo mencionaron, que Fuentes iba a ser sacerdote. ¿Qué más una gente que sigue a Dios, y así mismo sigue a Dios, tiene que respetar la ley de Dios, y así mismo las decisiones que toma es para la mejoría de la ciudad, como la ciudad de Camden. El señor Fuentes, como mucha gente sabe, estaba en la asamblea, en la cual no se olvidó de la ciudad de Camden, sino de muchas de las leyes que había, que él proponía y aprobaba, era también a favor, no solamente de la ciudad de Camden, sino de la ciudad parecida a Camden, que tenían la misma necesidad. Ahora que está ahora municipalmente, sería un trabajo perfecto para él, porque es más fácil que una persona que se crió aquí en esta ciudad y lo conoce muy bien, conoce cada individuo, y es muy accesible. Cada vez que uno va, yo mismo conozco a Fuentes de años. Estaba en la universidad y él fue que me dio el internado para conocer el gobierno y todo eso, todas esas funciones, y él se sirvió de mucha ayuda para aprender. Y ahora que estoy en la Junta de Educación, que él me recomendó, y la alcaldesa Ok, sí, yo sé. Sí. La aprobación de la alcaldesa. Con la aprobación de la alcaldesa. de la alcaldesa, entonces dio la confianza en mí, y Fuentes es más, como vuelvo a repetir, es una persona que sí le importa a la ciudad de Camden, sí le importa a los ciudadanos, y creo que será la mejor decisión de que la gente voten por él, porque es una persona muy dedicada, no sé cómo tiene tiempo, porque siempre está todo siempre acerca de la ciudad de Camden. Muchas gracias por escucharme.
Thank you, Mr. Brito, and thank you, Mayor Fuentes. Now, it gives me great pleasure to introduce a dear friend of mine, someone who I've known almost 30 years now. We were young Democrats, and our joke is he had hair and I was thinner. We've stayed committed, and we've been working in the city of Camden for many years because we've always believed in the great possibilities of the city. He was the youngest member to be elected to City Council back in 1997. And since that time, I can tell you that he's leveraged more than $400 million for the city of Camden with the first Hope 6 and McGuire Gardens. And I remember taking a site visit with him at the old Westfield Acres and looking at the poor living conditions of the residents at that time living in public housing. And it was Frank Moran that vowed to lead the effort and to bring together the right collaborative partners to land our third Hope 6, which has transformed that entire community, which is now known as Baldwin's Run. So ladies and gentlemen, yes, that deserves a round of applause. So ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming our City Council President, Francisco Frank Moran.
Let's give our great Mayor Dana Red a round of applause. By far the best mayor on the planet. It's certainly a pleasure for me to be here. I'm accompanied by my council colleagues, Councilwoman Marilyn Torres, Councilwoman and Clerk of the General Assembly, Dana Burley. Just got word that Councilman Coleman walked into the building. Come on, he's got a Yankee shirt. But stay over there, stay over there. He's in Philly's country, and he's got a Yankee shirt on. But on behalf of Kurt Jenkins, my vice president, who is on vacation, greetings. Listen, this election is pivotal for how we continue to move the city forward. I'm ready to vote for a woman president. How many are you?
Yes.
Yeah. Why? I was raised by a single mother here in the city of Camden, and she's not here anymore, but I'm standing here because of her hard work, dedication, tenacity, and just will to just succeed and give us the opportunity. And that's how much I believe in women. I believe that women are selected for a purpose, and a purpose to lead. Listen, the woman comes home, takes care of the kids, cooks for the husband, does all these wonderful things. And I wonder, God, my wife, where does she get this energy from? It's just something naturally in a woman, and I think all the men here should applaud every single one. Who better to represent us than Donald Norcross in Congress? Electrician. This is the man that's going to make it happen over there. He bring light. He brought the light to Congress. And I'm going to tell you something. Just recently, there was some discussion in D.C. about the situation that Puerto Rico is going through, the financial situation. My council colleague and I took that rainy, stormy day and drove down to D.C. And we met with officials from all over the country in Puerto Rico about where do we go from here to help Puerto Rico. And then after that, they encouraged everyone to go visit your congressperson. Well, guess what? We popped into Congressman Norcross's office. Mike came up and said, hey, what are you guys doing here? Oh, I want to see Donald. Hey, good. So, receives us. Gave us a little tour, talked to us about his early days, sleeping in his office. But more importantly, there's a bill in
So you better
DC.
explain sleeping in an office. It was not during the day.
Let me correct.
I just saw the faces at the
All right, I try to cut that short. Listen, as a hardworking electrician, he showed me the portion of his office that he